It was just a small town in the plains of Montana, the kind of place where life moved slowly, but secrets lingered. I was in 5th grade, just a kid then, yet memories of that place still send chills through me. Back then, I had 2 friends, Hal and Bella, but that school, that town, had a way of pulling people into the unknown. There was an abandoned house on the edge of the school grounds, silent and forgotten. Bella's brother and his friend were the first to explore it. They told us of dusty rooms filled with remnants of the past, faded photographs of a little boy, a check left on a table, but when he tried to take it, he felt it a stinging pain across his back. Later, they found deep scratches marking his skin, as if the house had warned him. The scratches didn't make sense. They weren't there before, and yet, they were fresh, angry, like claws raked across his skin. The boy shrugged it off, but something had marked them. They'd seen the house, and maybe the house had seen them back. But the story didn't end there. They had climbed higher, to the attic, a place where moonlight barely reached. Through a hole in the roof, something stared down at them, a shadow. A figure, no face, no form, just watching. The boys didn't stick around to see more. The next day, Bella told Hal and me what had happened. Maybe it was curiosity, or maybe the thrill of facing the unknown. But we decided to go see the house for ourselves. As we approached, the house loomed in silence, almost as if it waited for us. We didn't enter right away. We circled it, staying quiet. Then we heard it inside, something big moving just beyond the walls. It sounded heavy, deliberate. We froze, staring at each other, and then we ran. Whatever was in there wasn't meant to be disturbed. A safe distance away, we looked back at the house, and then, there it was. A shadow of a head in the upstairs window, unmoving, its gaze fixed on us. It had no details, just a dark shape, watching. We turned to leave, but then, in a different window, one covered in boards, something reached out. A pale hand, ghostly, waving slowly, as if trying to signal, or maybe to escape. We didn't wait to find out. We ran and didn't look back. When we got back to the school, something else strange appeared. A trail of hair ties, spaced neatly along the path to the parking lot. It seemed harmless enough, but we hadn't seen them before, and their placement felt deliberate. We wondered, was it just a prank, or something else? Days later, Bella heard it. While in the school bathroom, footsteps echoed above, slow and heavy, as if something large was walking across the roof. When she looked up, she noticed a thin decoration hanging from the ceiling, almost kicked loose by something. At home, things were no better. Bella said she'd been alone in her house one day when she heard a door creak open. No one was there, yet the feeling of being watched never left her. It wasn't just Bella. One night, I lay awake in my own house, listening. Faint footsteps in the kitchen, lighter than an adult's. I crept into my mom's room and told her, but she brushed it off. It's just the dogs, she said. But I knew it wasn't. There were stories about the house, a presence lingering, watching. I wondered if it was my great-grandmother. She had passed in that house a few years before. I often felt like she was there, watching over us, even when we couldn't see her. After we left that town, the strange things didn't stop. Visits to my dad's countryside home brought whispers in the night. Strange noises carried on the wind. The silence held secrets, and I never felt truly alone. Then there was the night when my friend's mother was pulled from her bed. Something invisible had grabbed her hair, dragging her toward the floor. No one was there to explain it, and the terror left us all shaken. I used to dismiss the whispers, the small-town stories, but not anymore. In those forgotten places, the shadows hold onto secrets. And if you hear rumors, strange stories from the past, believe them. Sometimes the past refuses to stay buried.